Good morning, Jackie here from Legally Wise Women. Today, I wanted to pop in and explain some parameters and do a bit of a reality check. There's been people asking me a few questions about their personal situation, and I just wanted to reinforce that under certain professional rules as a solicitor, I can give one-on-one advice through my law firm, but not through Legally Wise Women. And so I'm giving general advice through Legally Wise Women. And if you want to ask a specific question, I can give you an answer as a bit of a case study, as a generalised answer for everyone to learn from. Now, I do these Q&As in the Legally Wise Women Premium Suite in the Hub, and those have a cost. So otherwise, all the other videos that I do are general information about how the law works, how certain systems work, how the court assesses certain situations. But none of them are based particularly on a case study that I've been asked. Those go into a Q&A. I do a Q&A every fortnight. I take people's questions. I answer those questions in the Q&A. You can come along live to a Q&A and ask a specific question then, but generally they're submitted beforehand. And all the replay videos also live within the Premium Suite. Premium Suite only costs $129 a month. So that's a really low cost and a way of being able to get answers without costing you hundreds of dollars. And so in 1 month, if you only wanted to subscribe for 1 month, you would have 2 Q&A periods during that time. So that might be a helpful way of setting you down the right path. That being said, in the free section, there's heaps and heaps of generalized videos. And I want you to understand how to apply those to your own situation. This is one of the problems quite often with facing a legal problem, is that the stress of your brain then makes it so that you can't apply a general piece of information to your specifics. And so many people are like, yeah, but what about my situation? Yeah, but what about my specifics? Well, you do need to calm down your stress response, get the support that you need around you, because the generalized videos do actually apply to your situation. Excuse me for a sec. Oh. So, in Legally Wise Women, I'm coming to you, yes, with my legal experience, but not with my lawyer's hat on. So Legally Wise Women is providing you that different perspective. It's providing you with the reality check because I am not wanting you to necessarily get caught up in a legal system that I know doesn't work very well. Sure, if you want to go down a traditional path, I can give you specific legal advice for you through my firm, but that's not the point of Legally Wise Women. Legally Wise Women, I am coming to you with that background of information as a wholehearted human, talking about what I see happens all the time, in that my heart breaks almost every day for people who get caught up in a system that I know is ultimately not going to work well for them. And so how can we do that differently? So this is my chance to give you a different perspective, to let you see that there is an alternative, to make sure that you don't get caught up in the fear and stop living your life for a couple of years. If you, for example, going through a family separation, or that your business stops growing for 6 months or so while you deal with some major conflict, either internally or externally. There are quick and easy ways of resolving conflicts if you jump onto them straight away. And there are ways of being able to manage yourself and your response better, and also realizing that, again, the legal system is a big system which wants to take you through a certain process. And what I harp on all about what I harp on about all the time is that the system doesn't necessarily work actually for the majority. So just a bit of a reality check, I suppose, about where I stand and what information I can give you, and that if you learn to apply the generalised information to your situation, you will have a better understanding, but then also read between the lines and realise the information I've given you is about how the system applies, and by the way, there's other videos in there about ways to do things better. So I'll jump off my soapbox. I will see you again next week. Jump across into the Facebook group if you want to join, because I do a little bit more in-depth trainings in there. Today I'm specifically talking about how the child support system is supposed to work and how it actually works in reality. So that might be helpful for some of you. Catch you next week. Hope you have a great week.